Hello, perfume lovers. So, the Black Friday saga continues tonight with with a short movie about another buy I made. Last night I told you about what I bought from Notino. I told you about Music Festival from Replica. And also, I told you that I was on the hunt for another replica fragrance, and this is by the fireplace. I knew replica fragrances from some time now. I actually knew them just by name and by composition because I didn't get the chance to try them on here in Romania, where I currently live. And I was very curious about them because I kept reading very nice reviews, very good reviews about the line. I had few samples, but not of either music festival or by the fireplace, so those were blind buys. I think I bought them for the composition and for the curiosity. It was an entire ordeal to be able to place the order. It took me about 4 hours, which is fantastic because either they were not available, either there was an error when I placed the order, but that's okay. I managed to get my hands on two replica of 10 milliliters, the smaller ones. But I'm inclining to buy one of them in a larger size because I really love both of them. And actually, trying them on, I understood what the hype was about with By the Fireplace because it's a hype. Although the perfume was launched in 2015, I only saw rising in the inclining of buying it this year on specialized websites for fragrance lovers. So, moving on, let's open it. This is also a unisex fragrance, as you can see. I said it last time, and I will say it now. I love this label. It looks so vintage and also elegant. By the Fireplace, it's, I don't know, dedicated to Chamonix, 1971. Chamonix is a famous skiing resort. Oh, so the fragrance description is burning wood and chestnut, and the style description female and male fragrance. So let me spray it on. First of all, I will read you the top notes, and then I'll tell the notes, and then I'll tell you what I feel and what I'm getting from this one. So we have as top notes cloves, pink pepper, and orange blossom. Middle notes chestnut, guaiac wood, and juniper. And base notes are vanilla, Peru balm, and cashmere. So at the first spray, you can feel the chestnut. It's a bit woody, it's a bit sweet. I think it's a combination between the chestnut and the orange blossom. And the vanilla. Yes, it is balsamic, it is woody, it is creamy from the cashmere. It's not woody disturbing. It has pink pepper, but it's not spicy. I actually don't get the pepper. It smells like hot chocolate with chestnuts sprinkled all over. Yes, it's definitely a winter fragrance, colder day fragrance. It's a night fragrance. It's unlike music festival fragrance that I find it most manly. This one is definitely unisex. It's gourmand and sweet and woody. Yeah, it kind of takes me in front of the fireplace. It really evokes the name, the way it smells. It evokes the name, yes, by the fireplace, with a warm blanket after a day spent on the ski slopes, maybe, with a hot chocolate beside you, yeah, and maybe with a loved one. Who knows? So, I love that the vanilla is in the perfect amount. I really don't like vanilla. It's nauseating for me. I don't like it in cakes. I don't like it in, but I like it in fragrances. But combined it with a chestnut, it reminds me more of the Madagascar vanilla, which is not that strong. It's more delicate, more I don't know, powdery, more soft. And this is a fragrance that inspires me warmth, heat. It's deep but not very deep. It's strong but not very strong. It's comforting. It's a comforting fragrance, and yes, it's actually a perfect fragrance for leisure night. I think after when the applying it when the skin is cold and you apply it, I think it creates a veil of warmth, like a cashmere blanket covering you when you are cold. It also has a sense of, even though it doesn't have coffee in it, I perceive a bit of a coffee. It takes me to Black Opium from Yves Saint Laurent. It takes me there. It's that coffee sweetness, but this one doesn't have coffee in it. But I think the combination between guaiac wood, chestnut, peru balm, those recreate somehow the smell of coffee. It really is a great fragrance. It really, the hype about it, it's real. This one, because also it was Black Friday, was about 20 euros, so it was a bargain. And this one is really worth a bigger bottle. The sillage is good on this one. I think it could be a signature fragrance for winter, both for men and women. It's not disturbing, it's not overwhelming or overpowering. It's exactly what it has to be, a good fragrance. Actually, I think it could compete, although the price is obviously lower. I think it could successfully compete with any other niche fragrance. Yes, I don't know about the time it will last on the skin, because replica fragrances are all haute toilette versions, but I think being sweet, having the wood, having pepper, I think, and chestnut, I think it will be medium lasting. Music festival, for example, it's medium lasting, needs reapplying at about 3 to 4 hours. This one also, I think in about 3 or 4 hours is going to need reapplying, but this one is really, really nice. Also, why I love the smaller bottles, the one of 10 millimeters, is that you can carry it around with yourself in your bag, in your car. Also, for the men, it's easy to carry around, because carrying a 50 or 100 millimeter bottle, it's much more complicated, especially if you're a woman, if you have all your house put in your bag. So this one is simply very, very useful for one. That's about it, what I can say from Replica. I don't want to bore you. Please give it a try. This is a very, very good fragrance. It's worth the money. The hype is real. It also, I think if you are into gourmand fragrances, you can try to blind buy. You're not going to fail. You're not going to be disappointed. It's a perfect for this season, for the winter, because here in Romania it's in winter. It hasn't snowed yet, but it's cold outside, and this is a perfect fragrance. I think it's a complex fragrance. I don't know if it's going, if it goes in that category that you can layer with other fragrances, because it has almost everything it takes. And also, gourmand fragrances, I don't really like to layer them. They are complex by structure and difficult to layer. Maybe a bit, I don't know, if you want to play with it, maybe just spice it a bit up. Maybe just concentrate a bit the wood with some simple wood, in order to tone down the wood with some sweetness, in order to increase the wood in this one if you think it's too sweet, to make it a bit stronger, to give it some depth. But this is a great fragrance. All in all, it's a great fragrance. I'm happy I got it. Thanks Notino for selling them in Romania. It's not a sponsored video. but I'm happy I could get my hands on this one, and I think for Christmas I'll get the bigger bottle to satisfy my needs. Um, Thank you for watching me tonight also. I hope I'll see you again for my next videos. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to my channel. And also you can follow me on my blog, www.princessanna.me, on my Instagram, princessanna.me, on my Facebook page, princessanna.me, I think on LinkedIn and on Twitter and all over the internet. Thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.